The thing that I've really appreciated about the arts is it can be a unifying medium or means to unify people, and it can be a means for people to make their own personal statements about who they are and who we are.
Charles White Park is one of only 2 parks in the United States named for an artist. In honor of Mr. White, Altadena Arts will 1. Commission public art in our community, starting with a monument to honor Charles White at his park. Engage our youth by implementing dynamic arts education programs that honors Mr. White and other diverse artists at our local Altadena schools. Elevate the hundreds of local artists in our community by reviving the Charles White Memorial Art Festival, where artists can show and sell their work at the park. And by doing so, we will be creating more opportunities for artists, introducing more career pathways for our youth in the creative economy. We will be removing barriers of access to great art, inviting everyone to learn more about the great artists and heroes who have made Altadena their home, and thus building a healthier, more vibrant community in Altadena.
I'm so excited about the prospect of bringing Charles White's work to life in this public park setting, where students and families and people just can happen into this amazing world that he created. I think a civic space infused with the life of an artist is the best kind of civic space.
Well, you know, there are very few parks, or anything else for that matter, that celebrate the life of artists. I mean, the only thing that comes to mind is probably the Romare Bearden Park, which is in Charlotte, North Carolina, which I stumbled upon one day, just not even knowing about it, so clearly it doesn't get that much publicity. But it was actually an incredible space. It was warm, it was inviting. There were didactic panels that told you a little bit about the life of Romare when he was in Charlotte and stuff like that. So when I saw that, I started to realize the possibilities of what could be done in Altadena. In Altadena, and I've only been an Altadenan for the last 5 years, but it has truly grown on me. It is a unique community in that there's a lot of creativity. You can't throw a stone around here without hitting an artist or a musician or somebody like that. So it's like there's this kind of an energy in this community that needs to be promoted, and it needs to be promoted primarily for to serve as an example for the youth. Because I think once the youth start to recognize that people that do what they do are being recognized, it emboldens them to continue on with that vocation.
Charles White's contribution then from the Harlem Renaissance up to my youth in the 60s up until today is very relevant. His work made a statement and continues to do so. So I think it's important that young people are aware of that.
I am really excited about the outcome. I think Charles White Park could be a very beautiful, subtle welcome regionally. I'd love to see students taking their field trips there to discover both Charles White's art in interpretive elements and contemporary art and history of Black culture, especially with Black Lives Matter. We need to find places to inscribe stories and invite people to add, whether it's painful or celebratory. We really need a place for Charles White to invite us to be whole again.
Won't you join us by becoming an angel, philanthropist, partner, supporter, investor, artist, or trustee, and see how you can make a difference? Go to altadenaarts.org to make a contribution, or contact us and learn how you can help keep the light of Charles White's legacy continue to burn bright.